Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the Enchanted Basin. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny. It is very nice to meet you. I like to do videos that are Halloween or witchy oriented, vegan taste test, craft with me videos, and chronic illness awareness chats. Shout out to all my fellow spooky spoonies. Today's video, friends, we are actually doing an unboxing of the witch's roots from October. I know it's November, but you guys know, if you've been following me here, you know, especially towards the end of October, it was a bit of a rough month. I'm doing a lot better now, recovering. I feel like mostly well, it's still have some bruises from the surgery, but doing much better. I'm feeling much better, which I'm really excited about. Also, we are outside. It's a lovely day. I saw that it was sunny, so I was like, let me go film outside. Came out here in a sweater and was burning up. So now I'm like in this. It's like, I think 70 something degrees at least. It feels really warm, I'll say that. Also, sorry if you can hear bugs or kids, because it is a nice day. Everyone is out and enjoying it. Some smoke going, it's okay. I have, see if I can pick it up. I got my little incense going. It's making me cough. Okay, I think I'm better. Sorry, my nose is super red because I was just coughing a lot, but I'm okay. I have a neighbor that's out singing. I don't know. You may be able to hear in the background every so often. My throat's a little scratchy, so sorry if I still cough every now and then. I'll try and edit it out as much as I can. We're going to do the witch's roots for October. I thought this was actually fairly timely because right now it's Friday, the November the 4th, I think. The astrological date for Samhain is actually on the 7th of November. So even though a lot of people celebrate it on the 31st with Halloween, technically, astrologically, it's on November 7th at like 5 in the morning, I think. So it's a good time now. I thought we'd go through this. They usually do a lot of stuff for divination or that kind of thing. So I thought this would actually be perfect to prepare for that. And then on the 8th, the morning of the 8th, on Tuesday, there is a full moon and an eclipse. So I feel like, you know, this weekend's a good time to prepare, get anything going. We got a waxing moon, so it's a really good time to, like, if there's something you're wanting to work on, something you're wanting to maximize in your life, or something you're wanting to bring to fruition, this is a really good time to work on it. So I thought this box would help us do that. I don't ever know what the theme is because I forget to pay attention. Let's see what we got. Ancestor calling. Well, this is perfect actually. Since Samhain is on the 7th, I usually try to do, even if I don't do like a full dumb supper, I do usually try to at least do some stuff for my ancestors, leave out different offerings and that kind of thing for them. Even though I have a candle for them on my altar year round, but this is an especially good time to really try and connect with them. And a lot of times it's actually a really good time to maybe if you wanted to do like a meditation or, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's kind of like a meditation, but so I guess guided meditation, but it's a way to like reach out to ancestors and see if they have any messages for you. I've done that before, and it can be a really powerful thing, at least for me personally. I know it ends up being a night of crying, but of also like pure gratitude for the connection you have to your ancestors. I always look forward to it, even though it tends to be a very emotional time. Sorry. Do you hear the kids? Oh my gosh, they're having a great time. Sorry if it's distracting at all. But anyway, so Ancestor Calling, that is our theme. So we have, it looks like an oracle card. I don't know what deck this is from. I'll look. A little fire. Which is interesting because I'm actually burning the incense, if you can see it on the side, is the autumnal ritual incense from the witch's roots for, I think, September probably. So I actually really love this. Even though it has rose in it, it doesn't burn to smell like rose, which is amazing and interesting. I did add a little bit of vegetable glycerin. I know I keep getting off track, y'all. My brain goes like 10 different directions at once. So with this, if you get like dried incense like this and it feels like it just burns like crazy, I'm burning it on a little charcoal tablet. I'll show you what these look like. So it looks like a little charcoal tablet. These are actually the ones that people use for like hookah lamps or hookah things, you know. If you're gonna burn some incense, whether you've made it or you got it, and it's just like dry stuff like this. So it does have a little bit of resin. I usually try to do a resin, a leaf, and I can't think of the other thing, but it was a little dry and I was afraid it was just gonna burn straight up. So I added a little bit of vegetable glycerin. This is actually really, really good to use for if you're making incenses. Use that, mix just a tiny bit. Ooh, mix just a tiny bit into your herbs, and it will help it stick together a little bit and bind, and so that it doesn't like just burn up in like a matter of like 2 seconds, you know. So I put this on there like 2-3 minutes ago, and it's still really, really burning well. So anyway, I thought I would add that tip in case it's something you guys have ever tried to do and have had issues with. That's what we're doing. Okay, back to our oracle card. So flame, and then ooh, it says enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, change. Well, that is interesting. I mean, it makes sense, you know, especially as we're getting into holidays. A lot of times people are gathering with either family or friends or, you know, whomever. And I think it's a good time to celebrate, socialize, change. It's interesting. I feel like this is more of like a New Year's kind of oracle, but I think change can always be really appropriate and really beneficial and really helpful. So cool. Let me see if it tells us what deck that comes from. This is from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle Cards by Jade Sky. There you go. Ooh, our artwork. Oh, this is going on the altar. Look at this one. It says ancestral connection. And down here, because you lived, I live. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. I love a tree of life kind of thing, and this is gorgeous. 100% is this going to be going on my altar right next to my ancestor candle. Yerba Santum is our herb. I don't know that I've ever heard of this before. Interesting. The element is water and earth. You see that? Have you guys ever heard of this one? Also called holy herb / weed and mountain balm. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Ooh, okay, so we're getting, y'all, the lighting is crazy. I'm so sorry. So it looks like we're getting a piece of jewelry for this month. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm gonna be wearing this sucker. Look at this. On the back of this it reads, beloved ancestors, hear my call. Guide my heart and hands as you see and know all. That's inscribed on the back. Oh, this is a lovely way, I think, to really carry your ancestors with you always. Even if, like, I know sometimes I have pieces that are my great grandmother's, like jewelry. So sometimes I'll wear those or different things like that. But I think this is another way to kind of in general hold your ancestors dear. So let me see what it says about it, who it's by. Maybe it's a Christopher Pendant. Yep. Christopher Pendant Ancestor Calling Chain. Let's see, this powerful spell coin pendant has been included within this collection to act as a token of our quest for guidance. Inscribed on the back of this coin is the following affirmation. And then it's what I said to you. Okay, so it looks like we have our stone. A smooth black stone. Or jet, but it feels more onyx. So let me see. Let me see what it says. Oh, obsidian. Y'all, sometimes I'm just not that great at identifying the stones, huh? Okay. Black obsidian is a type of volcanic glass known to be a sacred stone to many cultures. It is a powerful stone that can help protect against negative energies and intentions of others. In addition to providing protection, it assists the practitioner in attracting love, money, success, as well as promoting truth, clarity, and understanding, specifically with spirit communication. We've included this specific zone within this collection to aid you in communicating with your ancestor guides, working to find clarity in the signs and symbols you may receive. Elemental association is earth. I really love this. I think, especially like I said, if you happen to do a guided meditation or something where you're wanting to reach out to your ancestors for any messages or guidance, I think this would be a great one to hold. I sometimes like to hold stones or different crystals while I meditate because it helps kind of, I don't know, me feel the energies of that more, and that works into the work, if that makes sense. I really like this. Oh, by the way, I was gonna say, because I mean, I'm wearing my little Laguz rune because, you know, I love it. But my necklace, let me get closer. I want to show this to you. Look at this. Jennie, oh my gosh, she sent this to me. My friend Jennie, she's one of our my patrons. She sent this to me as this beautiful moon with cat. You see this on the back, and the stone is onyx. I love it. Her and her daughter, Nevi, they picked this out for me like this summer at like a local craft fair, I think, and I love it so much, and I've been wearing it like every day since I got it. I just think it's beautiful, and it kind of makes me feel like, I don't have to look up the properties of onyx, but I think it's mostly protection, which I really love. And with the cats and it being kind of ancestor time, even though my cats, I have had 2 cats that have passed away over the last few years or so, and even though they're not really ancestors, I still like to think of it as just a time to also connect with those who have passed in general. So I always light a candle for them. I have a suncatcher in the yard, a suncatcher wind chime thing in the yard that's a cat one that's for them. So I don't know, I love this. I thought it was just really beautiful and it felt very timely. So anyway, yes, our stone is black obsidian. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. This almost looks like just some rolled up parchment with paper. I wonder if this is meant to be used during ritual, possibly, to write down stuff. Let me check that first. Okay, here it is. Ancestral Petition Scroll. This scroll has been put together by hand for this specific collection. It is intended for you to write down a message for your ancestor guides. Be sure to write specific intentions, requests, or gratitudes placed on your altar during time of spiritual connection. Okay, there you go. That's another lovely way to connect with those that pass. You can definitely like write messages and then burn them, and it like sends it off to the universe. But I like this as well. I think this is a really beautiful, beautiful intention. Okay, we have our oil. Let me unwrap this. Okay, it looks like this one is going to be a spray oil because they included this. It just says Ancestor Calling. So this is it's like milky, but there are no herbs in it whatsoever. It's just all oil. So that's interesting. I don't think I've actually seen one of theirs. Well, I guess it's a spray, so that would make sense that it's just oils. Ooh. It's like a smell, I know, but I can't identify it. Let me see what our paper says. Okay, Ancestor Calling Ritual Aura Spray. We are thrilled to introduce this aura spray with this collection. It is a special blend was created to connect you with your guides and ancestor companions. As you spray around yourself, allow your energies to become calm. Now is the time to speak to your guides and say aloud your intention. We have included the oils of cedarwood, sweet orange. It's orange, that's what it is. I'm like, this is citrusy. Why couldn't I pick out that it was orange? I don't know. Sweet orange, rose, clove, and a special mixture of our Spiritus magical oil from our personal cabinet. So even if it has rose in it, it doesn't smell strong. What is it? I'm burning rose incense and I have this that has rose and it's not bothering me. Which is very strange because we've talked about this before, I'm highly sensitive to rose. I think it's just the orange and the clove. It is so soothing and calming. And I think that seems very perfect for connecting to ancestors, because many times the ones we at least want to connect with are ones that have meant a lot to us, and we find them to be almost a place of home. So they are soothing, they are comforting. So I think it's really lovely that this also gives us that sense of comfort and home. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 things. We have rose petals. Oh, as an ancestral offering. I wonder why rose, yeah, see, that's strong. I wonder why rose specifically. And then yerba santa. This is our herb. This almost reminds me of like sage and how the leaves themselves look. Let me smell this. Doesn't really smell like much. Just kind of earthy. Which makes sense. Didn't they say it was an earth element? Or it was, yeah, it's associated with earth and water. Okay, it has always been prepared as a tea or tonic to eliminate congestion or respiratory ailments. Also been included in tinctures or made into rich syrups. It means holy herb in Spanish. It has been revered as a magically potent ingredient. In addition to many protective qualities this herb contains, it also bolsters our spiritual strength and psychic powers, allowing us to understand and perceive information from guides more clearly. We've included it for you to incorporate its energies into your ancestral altar. And it tells you kind of what you can put on your altar and that kind of thing. I honestly, this would be really great to add to an incense mix. I think because it just, again, it would have that earth nature. I think this would be really good to add into an incense mix. So that's cool. Let me see why they included rose. Okay, so they have rose petals as the ancestral offering. These beautiful dry petals can be placed around the base of your candle or simply placed within a small bowl in front of the images of ancestors or magical trinkets that represent them. Okay, planetary associations Venus, so like love, connection, that makes sense for wanting to connect with ancestors. Elemental association water, so lots of emotion. Okay, this is starting to make sense. Gender feminine, so again, this usually connects with both earth and water, but especially water when it comes to emotion, and then Venus with connection and love. It makes sense that it's appropriate for ancestors. I also think it's really interesting, me specifically, because my great grandmother, Virginia, she, oh my gosh, was the most beautiful gardener. Like, her gardens were, the breeze just came through and the wind chimes just started going. I don't know why I'm emotional, but I'm almost going to take it as a sign from her. She loved being outside. She loved gardens and flowers and was so good at it. My dad got that. My dad is also really, really good, so he got that from her, I think, and I'm hoping I get better and get that from them so I can kind of carry that on for her. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she had roses. I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, the thing I remember the most was sunflowers. She had so many sunflowers, which is why I got the sunflower tattoo. And hummingbird. That's also for her. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of lovely that the offering itself was a flower. So I love it. I know it makes sense, like, based on its associations, but I also just love that for me it personally makes sense. Alright, let's open our candle. I wonder if this one's going to be rolled in anything. They haven't done it in a while, but I loved when they did that. Nope, just a regular candle, but it's black. Nice black. We've rolled it with the intention of providing you with a token of gratitude and recognition for the connection you hold with your ancestral guides. Burn this candle on Samhain or on your ancestral altar. So, perfect. I will definitely use it for my Samhain ritual. And then it looks like we have incense sticks. Ooh, cinnamon. Just straight cinnamon. I love that. I love fall scents, so this is going to be lovely. This is weirdly not as strong as I expected, but it still smells really nice. It just smells like fall. They are placed within the collection to enhance the energy that surrounds you during the sacred time. So let me make sure we got everything. We got our leaf, we got the Year of Santa artwork, our Ancestor pendant, the Ancestral Book of Shadows artwork, rose petals, the aura spray, tumbled obsidian, cinnamon ritual incense sticks, ancestral honoring a mini spell candle, ancestral petition scroll, and personalized oracle reading. So it looks like we got everything. I really like this box. I mean, I like nearly all their boxes. I've never been disappointed by a Witch's Roots box. As you guys don't know, I buy this all myself. It's not sent to me. Although I would love to be sponsored if you ever want to, Witch's Roots. They also do have another box called Witch's Moon. And then they also have one that's Witch's Bounty. I've gotten Witch's Moon before. I really love it. I think if you're starting out and you need more altar tools or just anything at all, I think Witch's Moon is amazing and 100% worth the price. I just have so many altar tools. I don't need any more. And even now I'm starting to get to the point where I have so many herbs, but I really love this box and everything that usually comes with it. So I'm going to continue getting it, at least for now. But I really, really love this. I thought this was a great box. Again, look, here's our artwork. This is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're preparing for a nice, lovely Samhain ritual. maybe a little something. Also, full moon coming up, so again, this is a great time to do some work. Get into it this weekend. Things can be beautiful, at least where I am. So I'm really excited to start preparations. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a big old thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel and make sure to hit the bell so you're notified every single time I upload. I try to do 2 videos a week. We'll see if I can continue with that. It may go down to 1, but I'm hoping as the holidays come and I get more inspired for things I want to share with you guys that I'll be able to keep it at twice a week. So you definitely don't want to miss out. Thank you guys so much. Whether you're one of my patrons, whether you're a subscriber, or whether you're someone that just dropped by to watch this video, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Hope you're doing wonderful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!